received such wonderful feedback from you all on my first meal prep video, I decided to celebrate springtime with another video of healthy meal prep ideas for the week. Hola everybody, I'm Caroline and my channel is all about helping you learn to eat the Mediterranean way every day. And what's more Mediterranean than celebrating the fresh flavors and colors we've been waiting for all winter long? When the markets are bursting with spring fresh fruits and veggies, like asparagus and spring peas and artichokes, it's time to turn them into a simple, healthy meal plan. If you've watched my first meal prep video, then you'll know I rely on 8 or so ingredients from 5 key categories that'll keep it interesting and cover you for days. So in this video, we're going to stick to that plan and celebrate springtime with this easy menu. 2 homemade dressings, honey tahini and lemon aioli. 1 indispensable, another word for a core dip or sauce that goes with everything, will be my everything green sauce. 3 versatile veggies, asparagus, peas, and we'll throw in cucumbers. 1 fiber-rich grain of black and red rice, and 1 protein, lemon garlic chicken breasts. And I'm thrilled to say that this video is also my first sponsorship ever from Horl knife sharpeners, and I'll tell you more about them a little later, but for now, let's get started. When I make whole grain rice, I always let it soak in water overnight. It speeds up the cooking process. First thing the next morning, set your pressure cooker or Instant Pot and let it get to work while you do too. Who says we can't multitask? Let's make a quick lemon thyme marinade for the chicken by juicing 1 lemon, adding 2 teaspoons of fresh thyme leaves, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Give it a quick mix, add the chicken, and refrigerate it while we prep the veggies. One of the challenges of meal prepping on the Mediterranean diet is that it means having plenty of fruits and veggies at the ready. And that's why having a really good sharp knife is one of my most important kitchen tools. So it's a pretty good time to share a little story about the video sponsor, Horl Knife Sharpeners. But this is not your typical sponsorship because this rotary knife sharpener literally saved my favorite kitchen tool, this precious Japanese-style chef's knife that you see me use all the time in my videos. But I've always been a little scared about using a whetstone to sharpen my knife to the exact 15-degree angle it needs. So I took the knife to a sharpening shop and, well, the result was really upsetting because basically the edge was wrecked. And then I happened upon the Horl sharpener that looked like a pretty foolproof way to sharpen knives at 15 degrees, or even the more conventional 20 degrees. Plus it looked easy enough for me to master in a minute. So I went online and I bought one. It is amazing. It returned my knife to its original razor sharpness, truly, and I reached out to the small company in Germany and learned all about the father and son that invented and perfected the design, and how passionate they are about something I really care about too, first-class quality. Now they're going to send me a newer Pro model so I can put it through its paces later, but honestly, I'm sharing this story because I really believe it's one of the best tools in my kitchen, and I wanted you to know about it. I don't earn anything from referrals and there's no special discounts, but if you're interested, here's the link to check it out. And if you're looking for a kitchen tool you'll have for the rest of your life, you might just love it as much as me. So now, with a nice sharp knife, we can cut up all those veggies sized just right for our meal prep containers, and they'll be ready to use over the next few days. Before I ever start to cut, I always give a sharp knife a quick honing to keep that edge nice and sharp. And if I'm prepping lots of veggies, I do it more than once. With extra fat asparagus, we can prepare it a few ways. Shave off the skin so it's ready to blanch, and sliver it into ribbons so they're ready for salads. Now into the fridge with just a bit of water. I didn't mention radishes or carrots, but they look too good to pass up at the market, and a quick trim will give me a few extra snacks for the next few days. Along with some lovely little Persian cucumbers, we have a ready-made healthy tapa. I love to dip these guys in the everything sauce for a tasty mid-afternoon snack. And who doesn't love fresh spring peas when you can get them? The asparagus and the peas just need a quick 1-minute blanch in boiling salted water, then plunge them into ice water and they're ready to use in all sorts of dishes. The veggie prep is done, so let's start the everything sauce. If you've already watched my video for this dip, you know it's a simple combination of the juice of 2 lemons, 3 garlic cloves, 1 teaspoon of spicy brown mustard, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, 1 teaspoon of freshly ground cumin, a half a cup of tahini paste, half a cup of ice water, and as much parsley as you can pack into the blender, at least 4 cups. Then give it a good whirl, shake it, and whirl it again and it's done. The honey tahini dressing starts with a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. Add 3 tablespoons of tahini paste and 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Next, a pinch of sea salt and a grind of fresh pepper. 1 minced garlic clove and 2 tablespoons of honey. Blend it all together, and we've got one done. And of course, the lemon vinaigrette could not be easier. I needed 2 lemons for 1/4 cup of lemon juice, 1 minced garlic clove, 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, a healthy pinch of sea salt, some freshly ground pepper, and tiny little fresh thyme leaves. Now just finish it off with 1 teaspoon of honey before drizzling in 1/3 cup of extra virgin olive oil. The chicken has had plenty of time to marinate, so let's get it on the hot griddle and cook it for 4 minutes per side until the internal temperature reaches 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Doesn't that look yummy? Let it rest for a few minutes so the juices are reabsorbed, and look how tender it is. What a colorful, wonderful, and healthy way to start the week. So use your imagination for endless combinations. A simple dinner of chicken, wild rice, and asparagus. A whole grain pasta primavera with peas, asparagus, spring garlic, lemon vinaigrette, and parmesan. A light lunch of tender greens, honey tahini dressing, chicken, and diced apple, all topped with onion bits. And one of my favorites, a whole grain tortilla smeared with everything sauce, black rice, black beans, tomatoes, avocados, that tasty chicken, and a little handful of pumpkin seeds. My best burrito. And if you haven't had a chance to watch my first meal prep video, you can click right here and watch it right away.